such a way that others love to speak to you, and listen in such a way that others love to speak to you. A very warm and pleasant morning to you all. Today, myself, Aisha Nazli, along with my class 7th E, is standing before you to host today's morning assembly. A new day means a fresh start and new opportunities. So let's greet this day with open arms. As we all know that no programs can be started without remembering Almighty, the creator of a whole world. So I invite Nafi for prayer.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين.
A pledge is a promise we make to our country and fellow men. To refresh our pledge, I invite Zuha Abdullah.
Hands forward. India is my country. All Indians are my brothers and sisters. I love my country and I am proud of it, rich and very heritage. I shall always strive to be worthy of it. I shall give my parents, teachers and all elders respect and treat everyone with courtesy. To my country and my people, I pledge my devotion. In their well-being and prosperity, alone lies my happiness. Jai Hind.
Updating ourselves every day is a good and never-ending habit. Growing such habits shows our awareness towards our society, towards our nation, and that is only possible when we are eager or fond of it. Now, Riza will update us with today's news.
Good morning and all, welcome to today's news headlines. Light Metro project may cover Techno Park. Linking Techno Park, one of the country's largest IT parks, and over 60,000 techniques are working to the 21 to 8 kilometer light metro corridor from Pallipuram to Kanara has been found to be feasible. Government moved to ban 15-year-old diesel auto rickshaws may affect over 700 drivers in Kozhikode city. The state government decision to ban diesel-powered auto rickshaws older than 15 years is likely to affect over 700 drivers within Kozhikode city limits. Prohibitory orders lifted the district administration that were in places for months to tackle the surging in COVID-19 cases. National news. No solution on negotiating table between Punjab Farmers Centre 1.5 months after the centre passed these controversial farm reform laws. Punjabi farmer unions have reserved budge from the opposition dispute a goods train shutdown that is now starting to pinch the state's industry and general population as well as farmers themselves. International news. British Prime Minister Boris Johnson self-isolating after COVID-19 contact. British Prime Minister Boris Johnson is self-isolating after coming into contact with someone who tested positive for COVID-19. Sports news. How delayed T20 World Cup forced cricketer to turn to food delivery. Netherlands cricketer Paul van Mikaram said he is now delivering for Uber Eats with 2020 T20 World Cup postponed. Australia versus India. Mohammad Shami's home way to bowl in Team India nets ends. There is no battle feeling for him to watch. India person Mohammad Shami gathered up for the upcoming series in Australia by bowling in the nets on the team's second day of training after landing in Sydney. This is for today's news headlines. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Good and inspiring thought can spice up our day. Reading new thoughts in the morning works like fuel, which keeps us smiling and encouraging throughout the day. To inspire us with thought, here comes Hisham for English Thought.
Good morning. Thought for the day. One best book is equal to 100 good friends, but one good friend is equal to a library. I repeat, one best book is equal to 100 good friends, but one good friend is equal to a library. By Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. Thank you.
Next I call Samaran for Arabic thought.
السلام عليكم. فقط لي أنك لم تستطع فعل شيئا بالأمس لا يعني أنك لا تستطيع تحقيق اليوم وأنت وكا يوما ما. Meaning, just because you couldn't do something yesterday doesn't mean you can't achieve it today. You are one day stronger than today. Thank you.
Next I would like to call Zuha Muhammad Sarfraz for Malayalam thought.
നമസ്കാരം. ഇന്നത്തെ ചിന്താവിഷയം എന്തും ഏതും വിലപ്പെട്ടതായി തോന്നുന്ന രണ്ട് ഘട്ടത്തിലായിരിക്കും. ഒന്നെങ്കിൽ ലഭിക്കുന്നതിന് മുമ്പ് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ നഷ്ടമാകുമ്പോൾ. നന്ദി.
And now we have Nuzail for Hindi thought.
नमस्कार. आज का सुविजा कहना आसान है लेकिन करना मुश्किल है. I repeat again. कहना आसान है लेकिन करना मुश्किल है. धन्यवाद.
Every morning brings us new words, new strength and endless possibilities. So to enlighten us and brighten up our morning, here comes Zahra for new word.
Good morning. New words. Buzzkill. Person or thing that has a depressing effect. Pronoid. A person who is convinced of the goodwill of others towards himself or herself. Thank you.
There is an interesting fact behind every creation in this world. And today, for those amazing facts, I call upon Fadia Faisal.
The heart of a shrimp is located in its head. A snail can sleep 3 years. Elephants are the only animal that cannot jump. The rhinoceros horn is made of hair. An ostrich's eye is bigger than its brain. A giraffe cannot sleep more than 1 hour.
As we all know that education is the most important thing in our life. As the famous words of APJ Abdul Kalam goes, education is the most important thing you can use to change the world. So now I would like to invite Amanna to deliver a speech on education.
Hello everyone. I, Tamanna Tahsin, is here to deliver a small speech on education. Do we know the perks of being educated other than being financially settled? No. Then here it is. It is usually believed that education is the foundation for all-round development. Life is based on development and that developing and growing is life. If we describe this view into the perspective of education, we can sum up that education is all-round development of individual's personality. Education is a process of man-making, hence education is necessary for all. As per the report of Kodari Commission, the destiny of India is being shaped in its classrooms. Education ingrains civic and social responsibility among everyone. India is a land of diversities, therefore, in order to bring unity, education is a means of emotional integration. Education is an essential aspect of human development. Education is a means of achieving a world of peace, justice, freedom and equality for all. Thus, education is extremely necessary for all. No good life is possible without education. It endures the intelligence of human beings, develops his skills and enables him to be industrious. Education also channelizes the undeveloped capacities, interests, urges and attitude of the individuals into desirable channels. In a democratic country, education is important for all its citizens. Unless all the citizens get education, the democratic machinery cannot work well. Thus, in the end, we can find that education is very important for all, and education is an important factor for achieving success. Thank you.
We all love listening to songs. To delight us with a beautiful song, here comes an Arabic song.
يا من هو الله الذي لا إله إلا هو الرحمن الرحيم الملك القدوس السلام المؤمن المهيمن العزيز الجبار المتكبر الخالق البارئ المصور الغفار القهار الوهاب الرزاق الفتاح العليم القابض الباسط الخافض الرافع المعز المذل السميع البصير حكم اللطيف الخبير الحليم العظيم الغفور الشكور العلي الكبير الحفيظ المقيت الحسيب الجليل الكريم الرقيب المجيب الواسع الحكيم المؤخر أول الآخر الظاهر الباطن العالي المتعالي البر التواب منتقم الغفور الرؤوف المالك ملكي ذو الجلال والإكرام المقسط الجامع العلي المعي المانع الله نافع النور الهادي بديع الباقي الوارث الرشيد الصبور الذي ليس كمثله شيء وهو السميع البصير اللهم صل أفضل الصلاة على أسعد مخلوقاتك سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسيد عدد معلوماتك ومداد كلماتك كلما ذكرك ذاكرون وغفل عن ذكر الغافلون.
Now I would like to call our beloved class teacher for her valuable words.
Good morning. Let me begin with an inspirational quote by Martin Luther King. We must accept finite disappointment, but never lose infinite hope. Hope is the essence of life. Many of us could not even live a life of peace without having hope deep inside the heart. Life is unpredictable, hard, and quite notorious at times. Things go out of hand and beyond of our control many times. Don't worry about the fact that today is bad. Hope keeps us telling that tomorrow will be better than this. So, make your hope strong. Hope will give the courage and inspiration to stick to your dream as long as you breathe. If you have a strong aspiration, hope and faith, nothing can bring you down. It lets you aim at the sole purpose of your life. Thank you. Stay safe and stay blessed.
Thank you, ma'am. We will always be grateful for your support. A national anthem evokes feeling of patriotism amongst us, and it reminds us our nation's glory, rich heritage and beauty. It represents the beliefs of a nation and its people. So I invite Sheha for national anthem.
पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलति तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जाए तव शुभ आशीष माए गाये तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
Today we're concluding our assembly with the famous quotes of Malcolm X, who once said, "Education is the passport to the future, and tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today." Thank you. Assembly dispersed and Jai Hind.